This is Awesome Odyssey, and you're watching Headlocks and Hangovers.
Bitch! Idiot!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and all you non-binary narcs out there, welcome to Headlocks and Hangovers. It's your boy, Fresh Voice, here on the microphone, ladies and gentlemen, and to my right, we have...
Young Custodian, I'm about to yell at y'all.
I'm just excited because there's been so much wrestling this week, and if you ain't seen it, you messed up. If you missed some, that's fine. What about you, who's across the way from me? Who are you?
Hi, I'm the underwater.
Hi!
I'm really small, and I manage the show.
Oh,
That's my job.
All right, roll credits. That's the end of the show. Boys. See you later.
it's been a good show. Record time.
Bye.
So anyway, no, fantastic week of wrestling. How's everybody doing? Been shenanigans, having one by all.
Hold up, I gotta send these screenshots real quick.
This is embarrassing. Ooh, I don't feel safe. All the people out there commenting, throwing out emojis, the laugh and the love. Who's out there in the chatting world? Young Custodian. We're not going to yell at them.
We got Sam Lyle.
Yeah.
We got George Kraft.
Yeah.
We got Mallory Watts.
Yeah.
We got Tim, last name I can't pronounce. We got Billy Dean. We got
Not
Michael
Milo.
Kraft. We got Pan Kraft. What up, baby?
How we doing, all you narcs out there? A lot of wrestling this week.
A lot of wrestling. Did you bring some headlocks this morning, Fresh Voice?
Headlocks? No, I didn't bring the headlocks. I forgot the couches, so the sale's going to be postponed to
Did
next
you bring
week.
the hangovers?
I sure did.
I sure
had a
did.
long
Brought the
week, and
hangovers,
I
too.
brought the hangovers today.
I am.
We also got Big Dog Brantley watching
Big
us,
Dog
too.
Brandley out there, Mr. Crafter out there as well. Y'all are a mess. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alcohol.
I'm perfectly sober.
I'm drinking canned water.
I'm drinking glassed water.
I am drinking a dark bottle. It's a secret.
What are we talking about wrestling-wise?
First things first.
I'm the realist.
What are we talking about? Let's do the things. I don't know what to do with my hands. Let's just
All right, go.
All right, first things first. We're talking about WWE. I'm not gonna make that joke. Super Showdown.
yeah, too late. That's already the joke.
My favorite
Super
hitman is Blood Money.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
is
gonna lie.
It was a good one.
I enjoyed.
Let's talk about Super Showdown. Boy, they put that on the pay-per-view.
That was a pay-per-view.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of squash as a fruit or vegetable as a whole.
Fan. You're a big fan.
But no, squash to be had
Big
all
fan.
around. It is what it is, unfortunately.
It is what it is.
you
Good
got-
Lord, that annoying English dude is here to take the piss. Hi, Dave.
Hi,
Hi,
Dave.
Dave.
Dave with the baby. No. Matches that were good. I felt like the New Day tag team match with the new Eminem, Miz and Morrison.
I didn't
thought
like
that
the album, man.
You didn't like the album?
Eminem's new album wasn't for
I
me,
haven't
man.
listened to him. He's not relevant in my social circles at this point in time in life.
We're now to refer to Tim as Tim Crockett or chiropractic gynecologist.
Tim Crockett it is. Tim Crockett.
Chiropractic gynecologist. Oh, from the thing.
Yeah,
From the
stuff
Discord.
in the you just
That's
got
the name
that.
of
Oh
the
yeah,
Discord.
that's
Wow.
right. Yeah,
Didn't we talk about this last
we
night?
did.
Y'all are embarrassing me
We did.
here on the interwebs.
Chiropractic gynecologist.
All right, can we
But
just run down the
nonetheless,
card?
run down the card. First match was the gauntlet match.
No, well, do we?
Whatever makes
This
you
is
happy.
Totally out of order again.
Okay, just
Are
whatever
they-
you have first, man.
All right, so the first thing first.
Do the thing.
I'm the realist. We have the OC versus the Viking Raiders in a tag team match.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either. That was on the pre-show, wasn't it?
Yeah, that
It was on the
pre-show.
pre-show. It was an
Didn't have
okay
time.
match, but it didn't matter anything. WWE has botched the handling of the Viking Raiders War dudes.
Wardlow.
Wardlow. That's AEW.
Viking
experience.
Wardlow experience.
Yeah.
And the
It's
OC,
sad.
who are
Was it-
OC
how was the
tag
match?
team.
Okay.
Who won?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. I'm asking who won.
OC won.
Cool.
The
OC
OC
won.
won. So
I didn't do the homework on that match. I didn't watch it.
Did we? Who you posted the Meltzer?
I shared it with you boys. Yeah.
Because I actually didn't look at it because I didn't want to. No.
You didn't want to do the things.
I'll pull that up and tell the people at home.
What, it actually got rated by Uncle Dave,
Uncle Dave.
non-British Uncle Dave.
Yeah,
Do you either of you remember what?
I want to say it was maybe 2.5 or lower.
I heard it was a low one.
It was 2.5.
That's what I said, 2.5.
2.5 live.
You see Jack Gallagher got all tatted up and shit?
He's doing his best Conor McGregor impression.
Got a neck tattoo?
No.
No, wrong show.
Sorry.
No, he's got like 14 ships all across his
14
chest.
ships.
Ships. He's gonna send it, dog.
Ah, man, I love when girls
Billy
ship
Jean
on my
Washer,
chest.
he said they had to have the OC go over due to what happened last time they were there.
Oh yeah, they won that tag team trophy.
Best tag team in the world.
Best
Oh,
tag
yeah.
team.
that's right.
world.
In the world.
You know who used to be the best wrestler in the world? He's not even been around anymore.
Still is
He's dead.
the best. He's not
R.I.P.
dead.
to boy.
Shut
Who
up.
died?
And he's gone.
Eddie Guerrero?
No,
Crispin.
rude. Next match on the docket, doggy.
Next match on the docket was
Doggy. Bark.
the gauntlet match.
Our truth is a gift that
Our
we
truth
are
is a
truly undeserving.
What's up? You can get with it. You can get with it. What you get with it? Cause what's up?
Are you good?
Our truth?
You sound like you smoke 4-pack an hour.
Yeah.
Is that you, our truth?
That's me, your dude. You get that 24 European ducky quack quack.
Duck it, quack, quack.
What's up?
No, our truth was definitely the workhorse of that entire
No, he's a peoples. He's a work peoples. Them peoples.
work friends, whatever. He was, yeah. He was.
Get your man.
Oh no, he was definitely the workhorse. It was I checked in and out of the entire match. I'm not gonna lie.
It was.
I was playing.
Okay.
I was playing Dead by Daylight while watching it, so I don't know.
The whole point was they were fighting for the honey trophy.
Get rowdy,
And-
rowdy. That was his
The
91.
honey trophy.
Yeah, it was a giant.
It was like some giant sort
giant honey trophy.
It looked like
Wait,
The tumor trophy.
Two-wake trophy.
Two-way-ick with
We
a Q.
too woke.
Stay woke.
It's called two-wake, right?
I don't
No,
know.
dude.
That's what
Jinx.
the trophy is based on. Is
Okay,
that mountain.
but it looked
All
like
right, nerd.
honey.
We get it.
What Dave say? Dave's talking about
All the
them
male
words.
wrestlers got paid millions for appearing in Saudi Arabia, while the women got a brand new utensil for the kitchen.
Ooh.
Dom's our truth impression sounds like Bill Cosby after smoking a whole Marlboro factory, LMAO. Well, what the pudding poppin' to get with this? What's up, Theo?
Rudy.
What's up, Theo? What's up, Theo? Camille.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
But
So yeah. anything
I
else to
should
say?
see that.
no, until AJ came in and finally finished him off.
AJ Gray.
AJ Styles, he the phenomenal one.
He is the phenomenal
Oh, I
one.
gotta stop touching
He
his mic.
yes,
His
yeah, you should
business
stop.
in that match was less than stellar.
Yeah,
No, it was phenomenal. What are you
and
talking
then
about?
but the ending of it
was great.
I mean, the man.
You had the man beast Rhino come in and take out AJ. That wasn't Rhino.
No,
And then
No
Pete
one-
Gas comes out of
I
the
wasn't even going to do a Pete Gas joke yet.
I'm so proud of you, Underwater. No, Undertaker coming in with his 20-minute intro because it's a long ramp.
You were
No,
there?
Undertaker,
Oh.
not Underwaiter.
Undertaker.
I was
Look at him
told.
sticking his tongue out in the picture right there.
Yeah,
on
they
the
say
screen.
he's still doing his entrance.
I mean,
Dang, dang, dang.
but no, whatever. People are kicking out of he's not even kicking out of a single choke slam now. I mean, AJ Styles didn't even go hard in that match.
I'm going to
I
go.
Unless there's an ultimate payoff down the road at WrestleMania, that meant absolutely nothing.
Dave wants us to talk in British accents for a while.
Oh, Davey.
Okay.
Do you really want me talking British accent for rest show?
I'm not an accent guy. I'm very bad at them.
He's very black at them. So
Hey, hey! Do you want to be
like
included
a,
to my next year's Black History post, man? Keep it up.
you wanker,
Like a grime rapper.
grime rapper. Yeah, Idris Elba. Go for it.
No, I don't want to.
Shoot, mate.
Today, we take the fight to the Kaiji.
Let's move on. What's the next match on the docket?
No, the next one on the card. No, actually, I want to go say Meltzer's stars.
Oh, the stars.
Yeah,
For
because he breaks it down by when he was in
break
the
it down.
match individually. He's got for R-Truth and Bobby Lashley, 1.75 stars.
that's sad. Right.
Right. For R-Truth and Andrade, it's
Andrade.
1.25 stars.
Again, sad.
For R-Truth and Eric Rowan,
Yeah.
0.25 stars.
That's embarrassing.
It's very embarrassing.
Pretty accurate.
And then R-Truth and AJ Styles, he just put dud. No points
Dud.
awarded.
Milk dud.
And AJ
Bobby
Styles
Lashley.
and The Undertaker, DNR, which I assume does not
Recommend?
require, does not meet requirements.
DNR is actually a faction in the company Progress. That means do not resuscitate.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate this.
my bad. All right.
I hate this.
Next,
Boy.
it's the New Day versus Eminem.
The New Day versus Eminem,
Which
Miz and Morrison.
one of the best matches
on the card
I'd say.
for the evening. I agree.
And Mr. Meltzer agrees.
Yes.
For 3 stars.
Wow.
And that's unfortunate, really.
That's sad for any show. If you're watching the Salty shows, waiting to be impressed with the entirety of it, that's embarrassing. Honestly,
it's quite embarrassing.
It's sad.
You know, but and I think I said this last time there was a Saudi match.
Right.
The Saudi crowds are always on fire.
They are very excited.
They're very excited.
Excitable, really.
Yes. And you know, even if all of these they were popping off for every single match.
Papa
So,
40.
it's the fact that you know the best matches they're getting are 3-star matches.
It's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
WWE could do better. Plus, we now have new SmackDown Tag Team Champions in the Miz and Morrison.
Miz and Morrison, the A-lister, and the Shaman of Sexy.
Oh,
Shaman. The Shaman of Sexy.
I hate this. I fucking hate this. I hate this.
you haven't said anything plausible to
You're
any of the
damn right.
matches.
I can't do an accent. You guys sound so pretty. I hate it.
I mean, I am.
Boy.
I am rather pretty, honestly.
You-
I mean, have you seen this money maker?
Anyway,
All right. Love you, Dave. Moving on. All right.
Tommy G. Zelzino says Meltzer ratings mean squat. You're right, but it's fun to talk about.
it is fun to talk about.
But
I don't like
Give
Meltzer.
two fucking shits
don't like
about Dave
Meltzer, but I do
It's fun
think
to talk about it.
yeah.
It's interesting to get his perspective as far as ours.
Put
as
your
well.
star ratings out on these matches as we
Yeah,
go down
you're-
on them.
if you watch
Drop
the
some
show,
stars in the
It's
chat.
a big if you watch the show, drop the stars in the chat. Tell us how you feel about it.
I got
And
how I feel about
yeah, you barely watched it. Let's see what else we got. Next
Barely
match on the
watch
card.
I watched the whole thing.
So, next match on the card is Humberto Carrillo versus
I like this match.
Angel Garza.
This was a pretty good match.
I think this, in my opinion, this was maybe the best match on the card. But it was okay.
Again,
Being the best match on the card, it was okay.
It was all
being
right.
the best match on the card, and this is the third match they've had since they've both been on the main roster, I do believe. It's either the second or the third.
I liked it.
It was okay. It was
like
good.
it.
There were some good spots. They're both very impressive wrestlers.
Impressive.
Always are.
Yeah.
Mr. Meltzer gave it a 2.25 stars.
Sad.
Lyle wants to know what we think about Meltzer giving Cody's tattoo 6 stars.
Did he?
No. What? No. you got all bright eyed and bushy tailed there. Did he?
I just want Dave Meltzer to be so fucking excited about this shitty tattoo.
This terrible neck tattoo.
Terrible neck tattoo.
Do you have a neck tattoo on Custodian?
I don't have any tattoos.
Do you want a tattoo on your neck, Custodian?
I wanted a face tattoo, but my mom said no.
You should get that snake that Jimmy gets from Ed, Edd and Eddie.
No. I'm a bad dude.
All right.
Next up, we got
Billie Jean saying that match wasn't better than their Raw match, and I agree with that wholeheartedly.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
I just agree.
Wholeheartedly, Carrillo.
Next, we got Seth Rollins and Murphy versus the Street Profits.
This is a pretty good match in my opinion.
This was a match with 4 people in it.
Yep. I feel like what's his name? Bianca Belair's boy.
Montez
Ford.
Montez Ford is trying to get air traffic control, so to see how high he can actually get.
Question: which one of the Street Profits is the Marty Jannetty?
Ooh, that's hard to say. They both have charisma out the yin yang, so to speak.
Twins.
Thank you. But I'm leaning more towards Angelo Dawkins being
The Marty Jannetty.
The Marty Jannetty, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get that reference?
Yeah.
Oh, just checking.
What are you chewing on?
Ice.
Ice.
Baby.
Dum
Dum,
dum
dum,
dum
dum,
dum
dum.
dum
I love it.
Yeah, I probably
Yeah,
played that.
but it was a match.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I liked it.
I'm still not a fan of Seth and Buddy Murphy
I love
randomly having the titles. I'm
It's not
starting
random. They're in a stable,
now.
and they were in a stable when it started. That started with that stable.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
And then Mr. Meltzer gave that as the 2.75.
The Mean Street Posse. Start and keep bringing it up, Tim. Keep bringing it up.
Yeah.
Heat. Okay, so the next one we have is Mansoor versus Dolph Ziggler. And
I
of
don't
course, yeah, who gives a shit?
Are we talking about Mansoor, the Undertaker of Saudi Arabia? What are we talking about? He's undefeated.
He got that streak going, dog.
He is undefeated.
He's the bomb.
Hey now,
You're an all-star.
it gets you.
Go play.
Hey,
Yeah, that match was what it was.
It was
was a
good.
match.
I think.
I don't know. A botch here and there, I will
Yeah.
say. You saw it.
Well, because they don't let Mansoor wrestle where the sand is. They don't let him get his fucking shit popping.
I do say, I like the inverted slice bread that he pulled off as his either
that was
signature
neat.
or near finisher.
Oh, it's neat.
I want no legs from GCW and Ren Narita to form a tag team called Ren and Stumpy. I'm friends with him on Facebook. I'll tag him for you, dog.
Oh,
that?
my.
Dave.
Dave.
Mansoor versus Ziggler to Billy was the best match of the night. He's a fan of Mansoor. The slingshot neck breaker was perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
It was just a regular old match for me. I
Yeah.
didn't like it.
What was
it
the-
was a good match, but
It was a thing. It was a thing. What was the rating?
2.5 stars.
2.5.
2.5 stars.
2.5 live.
You
Yeah,
don't
you
keep
already
that?
made that joke.
Yeah, I know. It still works.
We don't do repetitive jokes here. Pete Gas versus
Okay. So
Going one-on-one with the
next
Undertaker.
on the docket,
Yeah?
Angelo, dog.
we have
No, docket. Not
back it up.
Dawkins.
Yeah, on the next match.
Yeah.
It was Brock Lesnar versus Ricochet.
Let's go, baby.
Can I say, I
Uh,
fucking love this match.
It's a great match.
I fucking love
Match
it.
of the night, 5 stars.
He
5 stars.
yeeted more than anyone I've ever seen him yeet.
Yes.
Yeeted
If
Ricochet.
anyone has the ability to yeet and or be yoted, it is Ricochet and
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar, respectively.
I loved it.
10
I
stars.
I saw a lot of people complaining that for the past months leading up to this matchup, Ricochet beat Seth Rollins, Monday Night Messiah, and Bobby Lashley for this opportunity in the Saudi Arabia. They've been building him up as a superhero, stronger than ever. People worried about the view for the children's. Superheroes can't save and can't last against the Beast, also known as my client. But I don't know. We all knew how it was going to end.
Listen, even Superman got beat up by Doomsday, dog.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Dummy. Yeah.
it's Brock fucking Lesnar.
Yeah,
I love it.
They say people who eat ice are psychopaths or very lazy
Yeah, I'm both of those.
or
things.
compulsive liars.
I am all 3 of those things.
all right.
Dummy. Yeah. So Ricochet got Brock Lesnar up for the F5.
Yeah,
Barely.
barely. So we now have it's
No, it was
official.
barely versus now.
Oh my gosh, Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar, WrestleMania.
For WrestleMania, for the title.
Confirmed.
1-4.
And Meltzer, do you remember?
5 stars.
Do you remember what Meltzer gave it?
I would
5 stars.
say he gave it no stars.
1.2.
He gave it -1 star.
Oh,
I fucking hate Dave.
It's so
hate
terrible.
He's probably not wrong, but
Not
I hate
British
Dave.
He's not wrong, but that doesn't mean I don't absolutely love.
you enjoyed every minute of it. You're the one who was laughing and applauding the Brock Lesnar 15-man elimination.
It was great.
It
was great.
so yoked.
I
I
believe
was
you.
so happy for that 15-man elimination. That was, no, it was 13, wasn't it? 13.
Yeah, it was 13,
Yeah.
and then Drew, and
It
then
was
Ricochet.
14, I
and
think.
yeah.
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 All right.
What's
next we have Roman Reigns versus King Corbin in the steel cage match.
Yep.
That match was.
A match.
Thought it was pretty neat.
I was-
pretty okay.
As a fan of Baron Corbin being the best wrestler in the world right now, I really like this match. And
Yeah.
everything it was doing.
Yeah.
I would say I was I more than liked it, but I didn't really like it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kofi was the best yeet to Brock ever in Japan. Now you gotta fight him. Now you gotta fight Billy. Billy said fight him. TK.
I mean, all right. I'll
Square up with him right now. A lot of black people where he lives.
Wait.
Kofi and
Kofi was the best to be yeeted by Brock ever
when
in
they
Japan.
wrestled in Japan.
when they wrestled in Japan.
Yep. When Kofi was in New Japan. And
He was in New Japan.
No, quit listening to me, dude. No.
Moving on.
I
Roman and
Roman and Corbin.
I like
Darren.
their feud, but I'm like the only person that like their feud. Even Roman Reigns don't even like their feud.
I like the feud in regard to
Charlie Rose, we're getting there. We'll talk about it here in a second.
we'll get Charlie Rose Miller. All right. No, I don't like it's so played out. It's been months now. What are you doing?
I couldn't read lips.
I'm not saying it again.
Yeah, that's been really played out. I was
loved it.
expecting dog food or something.
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean,
it was
it's
pretty
readily available. They were
good. I don't like when steel cage matches ends
In pinfalls.
In pinfalls.
I do not like that.
at all. I
but-
was fully expecting a spear. Thank you. A spear out of the cage, kind of like they did with Roman and Brock.
With Braun, when Braun did the thing,
Uh-huh.
that was fucking dope.
Yeah.
Lashley did
Yeah.
it too to Mark
And-
Henry and ECW.
But yeah, we got what we got, and that is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what a TI is.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns is relevant later. Next match.
Meltzer
7 stars.
gave it a 2.
A whole 2 stars?
A whole 2 stars.
Around 2 stars.
Around 2 stars.
All right.
And then we have
Sorry.
the Bailey and Naomi match.
Here's what I'll say. And
There's a Yamaha outside.
and I this is not an original idea. I got this from my buddy Billy Jean, but I agree with everything he said here.
Okay.
Naomi is an amazing athlete.
Agreed.
Great athlete.
Yes.
Does some crazy athletic shit.
Yes.
But boy, is she
But-
dog shit.
Yeah.
Horrible at selling. And just, gosh, her comeback is always the same. And yeah, she's kind of dog shit.
Charlotte, amazing athlete, amazing wrestler. Every other woman in WWE's main roster,
Mm-hmm.
pretty great athlete, shit wrestler.
I don't want to say everyone. There's a lot.
A lot of them.
A lot of them.
There's some exception to the cases. All the Asian girls are great.
Io Shirai.
Disagree.
Which one do you like?
Io Shirai, I think, is bad at selling. Or not Io Shirai. Kairi Sane.
I will
Oh.
have none of this disgrace.
Um,
Nope. Anyway,
No,
yes, this match happened.
he's just salty because she's married now, and he
You think
can't.
I care that she's married? Oh, he's salty.
He,
Okay.
not you.
He's salty.
He
I don't
is
give
salty.
A fuck about a married woman.
She's now on the table for out of the Joshi hole. So you know.
But, she is the table.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. This match was pretty okay.
It was pretty athletic, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
Not a big fan.
No, whatever.
Meltzer gave it like 1.2.
Meltzer gave it
1.5.
2.25.
2.25.
And 2 zigzags, baby. That's
What do we got
all
left?
need.
Is there anything left? Let it be over.
Yes.
it-
The last one on the card was Goldberg versus The Fiend
Yeah.
in a squash match.
So, would you like to see how you kill a character?
Nope. I disagree.
No, we already seen that. Brock killed Kofi, didn't he?
I disagree.
I don't know. I just.
Listen, it's not that bad that the Fiend lost. He can be unhinged and go crazy now because he can't accept the fact that he lost. It does not hurt him anyway. And then, because of Goldberg winning this title, that means we get this awesome match at WrestleMania that's already set in stone because y'all wanted to talk about work rate. Bump that. For WrestleMania, we about to get these 2 big meaty men slapping meat. We're going to have Goldberg versus Roman Reigns. I don't care. I like it. Suck my dick.
Do you feel better?
Wow.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't come for me, New Day. That was great.
There's comments out there about how some people don't like the old man holding the title. Do
give
the
a
full
shit about
jack.
The old man.
I give a
I give a
shit.
shit about that. It's if Goldberg can put in the work.
Yeah, no. If he can put in the work, that's
But he
fine.
can't.
he
can't put in the work.
He
That's the
did
problem.
4 spears and a botched jack.
And let me say
hammer.
this about the black wrestlers or divas not winning a title for the whole month.
The whole
So
month.
we just going to pander now? It's Black History Month, so they have to have a title. I'd rather no. I don't like that at all.
They earn it. Storyline.
Storylines. It's got to make sense.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to pander. We don't. I mean, I don't.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Somebody put
In the
Also,
comments.
did y'all know last month was Black History Month and no Black Superstars or Diva won the title the whole month? They all lost them. I don't care.
Yeah.
We don't got to give people.
I mean, it's
titles
it's
based off their
wrestling.
race.
Right.
It's a scripted sport, man. They gotta,
They got to work for it.
I mean, who's gonna put it on? Naomi? She don't deserve a title right now.
No.
I mean,
They're building to other stories, which I think is prevalent on SmackDown and on Raw.
I would like to see the Street Profits get a title. It doesn't make sense for them yet.
Not right now. The story hasn't played out through Seth Rollins and the rest of his messiahs.
And yeah,
I agree.
Agreed.
he's supposed to put the title on Shinsuke for the Chinese New Year. That's racist. He's not even Chinese. He's not even Chinese. My bad.
Well, he's actually Japanese. And speaking of Japanese,
Easy peasy, Japanese.
is that next?
It was what next?
The Japans.
No,
We're done with Saudi.
That was the down. Yeah, we're done with Saudi. Dave Meltzer gave the Goldberg Fiend match. He gave it a 0.25 stars.
0.25.
Yeah, which I agree with.
Read the comments.
I'm on there now.
Read the
Yeah.
comments.
I am completely. This is from Billie Jean. I am completely okay with this outcome. Bray can now unhinge and go on Rampage, wanting his loss back.
Yes.
They back themselves into a corner by giving Bray the title. He has to lose at some point. Plus, Goldberg versus Roman is a bigger marquee, and Bray can get his win back.
John Cena. Yeah.
At the end of SmackDown, in case you didn't watch, John Cena
came out and said WrestleMania don't need to happen with him. Fiend came out, just pointed at the WrestleMania sign.
pointed at the sign,
Yeah.
got a
And
nod.
And John Cena gave him the
salute.
nod.
Didn't get to watch it all that week.
Yeah,
this week.
it's been a lot of things this week.
It was okay.
That's
I watched
cool.
some of
I'm
it.
into that.
But you know what's not happening this coming week?
What?
Any Japanese wrestling.
No.
And we'll talk about that later. First on Saudi Arabia, we got the Free Profits versus the Viking Warriors. And sorry.
Yeah.
Nope.
Are you done?
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay.
All right. That's the thing. We were gonna move on to AEW actually.
Oh, is it?
AEW Revolution.
Okay.
Great segue. Fresh.
Yeah. Fresh.
How fresh?
It's like we talked about before the show.
Who had the laptop in front of him? Fresh.
Fresh. Anyway,
Y'all want to talk about work rate?
y'all want to talk about AEW Revolution? Let's talk about it.
Let me put my.
Boy, that was a good pay-per-view, huh? That's tattoo stupid. I like the pains down in your carotid artery.
It's not corroded, man.
I don't know.
Damn.
Carotid. Carotid is when the electricity.
Motoring.
Yeah, how do we feel about that pay-per-view? We all watched it together.
Holding hands.
Yeah, do you think Rated R versus RKO last minute match at WrestleMania? I don't think it's a last minute match. I
No.
think they're building up to that pretty well.
It's been building
They
ever
pretty
since.
much start every episode of Raw with, hey, remember when Randy Orton did this to Edge?
He's gonna apologize this week. Doing well. He's gonna kill
Actually,
somebody
we're getting
this week.
we're getting an update from Natalia on Edge's condition on this coming Monday or
You mean Beth Phoenix?
her too. They look the same.
You saying all white blonde girls look alike?
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
about 60% of the women's division.
And Dave White wants me in a WrestleMania ballroom, bro. You want that, cuh?
He's pointing to the sign, dog.
I'm pointing to some. My elbow. Damn. I'm a damn. AEW Revolution. Let's run down this card.
Let's run down his guard.
First match.
Also, Billie Jean got every match right in his predictions.
Dom, we kept track with the squad that we were watching with, and Young Custodian is the one who took the marquee. He had 6 wins
I had like none. I think.
out of the. We didn't do the pre-show match. We weren't paying attention that hard to that, but
We also rated ribs.
we rated ribs. There's a top 4, and the mid spicy and or sweet took the cake.
Yeah.
St. Louis style. All right,
Louis ones were really good.
they were really good.
So,
Shout out to the Lyles.
The Lyles.
So
very
there
good
was
hosts.
a dark match.
Between the.
It was Britt Baker and Penelope Ford versus Riho and Yuka Sakazaki.
what?
We miss Yuka!
Yeah, I just am learning of this, so this will probably be on this week's Dark. I have to imagine.
We miss Yuka.
What?
I don't want to tell you who won,
Don't.
but there was a dark match, tag match that will probably be on this week. The pre-show match was the Dark Order, Evil
Same.
Uno and Stu Grayson versus SoCal Uncensored.
SCU.
And then because we weren't paying attention, but I think at the end, Christopher Daniels.
Christopher Daniels.
Christopher
Daniels
came out wearing all the
the robe and the
dark
hood.
Klansman stuff.
He wore a robe looking like a monk with the hood up, being all mysterious like
And then he went in and started putting hands to everybody.
Yep.
Everybody.
Yep.
Foot all this. Foot all this.
But the monsters, whatever the evils,
The black.
came in, gave the beat down. Who came in for the save?
Goldberg.
Boom, boom.
Colt Cabana.
Boom, boom, boom.
Colt Cabana has been
Everybody
signed.
say, well.
Colt Cabana has been signed for coaching, commentary, and wrestling duties at AEW.
He's been a couple AEW Darks, I believe.
He does, yes. He's done commentary. I don't think he's actually had a match in
No,
AEW.
he hasn't had a match.
Nope, he does
Outside of
commentary.
any of like the Rumbles or the earlier shows, like the Doubles or Nothings or All In.
The doubles or nothings.
Yes, all of them.
Was he at any of those gauntlet things?
He was in he was in the Rumble match. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we still don't know who the supreme leader is of the Dark Order.
The Fallen
The
Klansman,
Enlightened one.
Christopher Daniels.
I thought it was Lance Archer.
It's not confirmed
Not
nor
confirmed.
denied.
Neither.
But it's gonna be Pete Gas.
There's speculation everywhere. I mean, Raven was out there watching in the audience a couple weeks back. You got the Lance Archer being
Raven.
Raven was out there. He had a dope ass button up
It
shirt.
was a great button-up shirt.
I asked him where he got it on Twitter, and I got no response.
Billy
Weird.
Jean says he heard it was a joke with the boys due to Christopher Daniels supposed to be the higher power back in the day. As for Dark Order, you think Matt Hardy will join Dark Order as the Woken Man?
That's another speculation.
There's a lot of speculations. There's a thought of maybe it's a Brody Lee that's out there.
Brody Lee just made an appearance at the NWAs.
Did he?
Yeah.
I missed that.
It was the latest episode. What's his name? Nick Aldis, amazing.
Love
Comes
it.
out and Marty started talking shit. He said, "I want you right now." Takes off his everything. He said, "You sure you want me?" And then all of Nick Aldis, his goons come out, and Marty looks at the crowd, looks where he's like, yeah, give me them hands, bro. And then he's about to get jumped, and then Brody Lee yeets out of the audience and said, "No, that's my boy." Brody King.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was about
Brody
to say.
King. Brody King.
You're thinking of the wrong
Brody
Brody.
King. Brody King. Brody Lee is fucking
Luke Harper.
Harper. I'm a fucking idiot. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm leaving.
All right.
All right. So we don't know who the all-powerful one is of the
I just
Dark
say this
Order.
is my first episode not drinking alcohol and see what just happened.
This is embarrassing.
I quit.
Yeah, I understand what you mean, Billy. The outfit was the joke. I follow. Next match on the card, opener. Curtain jerker, so to speak, for AEW Revolution.
The curtain jerker of Jake Hager versus Dustin Rhodes in a singles match.
So Brody Lee was in this match.
I enjoyed this match
That was a
thoroughly.
great curtain jerker.
It was a great curtain jerker. I
Hi,
love
Lauren.
Dustin.
I think it was a great start, good pace. I was very glad to see, not yours,
I don't have one.
anymore.
Good.
It's good to see Jake Hager actually in a match.
and not in a polo.
I
No,
wanted him to wrestle
fight
in the polo. In the polo.
I really just wish that they would just not put him in the match card in the polo. That looks so stupid. It really does. They just put him in his tights. How long does it take to just put somebody in tights, take a photo? Anyway, this was a great match.
The polo is dope though, dog.
The polo's a look.
Great match.
It's a good match.
Jake Hager coming out and making out with his wife.
Is it a wife or is it a girlfriend or is it, I
Who
don't.
cares? It's some cheeks he was clapping.
It's a girl.
And then you know, Dustin said, "Bump that. I'm gonna kiss this bit too." And he said, "Blah blah blah blah." Smeared his makeup all over her face.
Disgusting.
He doesn't use Maybelline, clearly.
Clearly.
No, it doesn't. Maybe it's made with lean.
But no, I feel like it was a very good match and a very good start for Jake Hager actually having a match, and him getting the W
If
there was
we-
the right call.
If we were Uncle Dave's, what would we rate? What would we rate these?
this match?
I had never mind. I was gonna make a joke.
I would rate this a either a 3.75 or a 4.
I was gonna say 3.5.
I was thinking 3.75, honestly.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
It's right in that range. A
correct.
good start for the AEW Revolutions.
Agreed.
What was next?
What was next? That was Darby Allin and Sammy Guevara.
This
match, fuck.
this match was hot fire.
Fucks.
Did you guys know Jake Hager is in MMA? And I should make sure to let you know that Jake Hager did MMA.
He was wearing MMA shorts during the fight.
He did MMA, guys.
Yeah.
He is 2-0 in his MMA career.
I will
Wow.
say, skateboards hurt.
Skateboards are
do
dangerous.
hurt.
It had Sammy's name on it, like that was an omen or something.
He's getting his own boards out, branded boards out.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Sammy Guevara or Darby Allin.
Darby Allin.
Oh,
What's
that's
respectable?
You know what company?
He said it on Talk of Jericho. I can't remember. I have
It
to
came
go
out
back and
on a
listen to
Baker
it.
the other day, and I just assumed.
Yeah.
That makes sense, Baker.
Like Jake Hager seems like a dude who likes to get pegged. Jake Hager.
Tim Crockett was questioning, do we really know if Jake Hager's girl was a girl, though? Do
It's
we know?
2020.
It's 2020.
And we love all our men listeners or female listeners or
Non-binary.
non-binary narcs.
listeners.
The other ones, I don't know what to say, so I won't say anything because I don't want to get an email.
You're embarrassing. Charlie Rose would love to see Luke Harper and Dark
Brody
Order as
Lee.
well. Brody Lee.
Dark Order?
Dark
He
Order.
was on NWA. So what happened?
Oh, boy.
It's good stuff. What else do we got? No, Sammy Guevara started hot with Darby Allin getting the intro, diving underneath the second
He
and
said,
first
bump
rope.
that, I'm going to fight this dude. Bump
He
that.
yeeted himself through the ropes. They went into the audience, just shenanigans happening everywhere.
I've always really liked Darby's ability to use his whole body.
His whole
as
ass,
a
bro.
And he does
projectile.
not
Man,
care.
he
He
got some,
doesn't do like Lucius stuff. That's solely his. I've never seen anybody do it.
he got.
I agree.
He got some height on that coffin drop too, didn't
Yeah,
he,
he
boy?
He
said,
really did. Yeeted.
He yoked himself.
He yoked
no,
himself.
the match itself was incredible.
6:30 though.
See, I thought it was a 540.
I thought it was a
I thought it was a
6:30.
540.
It said 6:30 right here.
Is it 6:30?
Billie
right
Jean
there?
says
Billie
it was
Jean said
6:30.
All right.
Was it 6:30, man?
That means it's time for dinner.
It's
about
4:43. Darby Allin getting the win.
Goddamn right.
Throw out some stars for me, boys.
I'm gonna give that one 4.25.
I'm going solid 4.
I'll give it a solid 4.
Okay.
All right.
All right. What was it?
I'm giving him the look.
All right. What was
Bump
it?
that.
What was the next match on the card there?
The next match on the card was the Kenny Omega Adam Page versus the Young Bucks.
Guys, do you want to appreciate tag team wrestling? Because if you do, you need to go back and watch this match. This match was the epitome of tag team wrestling between storyline, between both the competitors on each team. The history between Hangman just rubbing elbows poorly against the Bucks, and the Bucks just being the Bucks and doing the things.
And if you don't appreciate tag team wrestling, just listen to JR. He will cram it down your fucking throat.
JR's
Tag team! AEW does tag team wrestling! Tag team, back on! This is a tag team match! Shut the fuck up.
Dave White said it's 9:44.
Into zigzags.
But no, honestly, this was probably the top match on the card for me.
Okay, this is your match of the night?
It was my first match of the night.
You just said your top match, so that would mean match of the night.
Yeah.
How
Your
would it?
first match of the night?
Well,
But
it
it's also
evolved.
a
It
top
evolved
match?
throughout the night.
Oh, okay.
I'm so confused. So,
Anyway,
You are.
wording fresh.
no, it was a
Wording.
great match.
Good match.
I liked it.
Liked it a lot.
They did
Hangman's the
wrestling.
best.
Huh?
Hangman's the best. Shout out to Drunk Hangman.
Shout out to Drunk Uncle
Drunk
Adam.
Uncle Hangman.
Hey.
Oh, at the end, when he thought Hangman was about to do the buckshot, but he just didn't.
He just
Man,
didn't.
what a tease.
Yeah, we were supposed to get a couch sale, but somebody forgot the couches.
The drunks didn't remind me because they were hungover.
We're not the ones who had couches.
Still hungover.
Still a little bit hungover. Hey, Chris Banks, what up, boo?
Next
Oh, what
week,
up,
Dave
Chris?
White will get you the couches. Am I the only one that wish it was Bobby versus Brock at WrestleMania?
No, and let me tell you why.
Milk Dud versus the Beast.
You Brock Lesnar versus Black Lesnar, and here's why. Because you're talking about work rate. Y'all want to see moonsaults. Bum that. Nah. We ain't doing that here. You T-Ian. We want big, meaty men slapping meats.
No, I would not be a fan of Bobby Lashley.
I would love that match.
Love that match.
I would love that match.
I would love that match.
Love that match.
It would force Brock to work a little bit more.
Yeah.
He has the ability. They just don't book him to do that, and that's fine. But
Brocky Lashley.
Brocky Lashley.
Brockery?
Well, yeah. Anyway, I've been wanting to see that match for years. But
Yes.
Kenny Omega and Hangman retained back to the tag team match.
And
retain.
And the dissension, the tease of it, we'll see.
Days are numbered.
I'm curious to see when that's going to play out.
Yeah.
probably on AEW.
I fucking hate you. All right, what's next?
What are we gonna want to give?
I'll give it.
Star.
Oh yeah, stars
4.25.
4.75.
Ooh, I was gonna say 4.5.
All right.
That's a high rating on that match.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Nyla Rose versus Chris Statlander.
2 stars.
Did not.
I'll give it
win.
3 stars. Chris Statlander's still pretty green.
Pretty green.
Very even the face paint's pretty green too.
I see what you're doing there.
Thank you. But yeah, no, I would give that a solid 2.75.
I'll give it 3 stars. Listen, man. AEW just needs to do a lot more work with his women's division. I mean, it's only could go up. I don't know. This match didn't do it for me.
I feel like they could have done better. Well, I mean, Nyla just got the title. I was not going to say that they were going to take it right off of her. I think that would have been a poor decision, and it came to be that Nyla retained.
Agreed.
She's
Agreed.
fine.
She's fine.
Yeah.
Getting
Getting a little bit better each match.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's all you can do is just get better.
Chris and
I mean, they're better than anything I can fucking do.
Billie Jean says the errors in this match were
Bad.
a lot of A's.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
No, just bad.
All
They're
right.
doing that
Bad.
bad, baby. She
Yeah, I give it a 3 about as well.
Yeah. It is what it
did.
is.
It was sloppy.
It was sloppy, and not in the way I'd like
No
to
God,
see.
only sloppy.
Hang on, sloppy. Hang on. Up next we have
Your shirt's doing the thing on the show. I just want you
Yeah.
to know. I just
Is it?
saw that.
Yeah,
Who's green?
the reflectiveness of your shirt because I don't have a light to dilute the color.
That's hilarious.
Shout out to Awesome Odyssey, the boys,
Gang,
Shout out to
gang.
Awesome Odyssey. Love y'all.
with their bright shirts.
With their bright ass.
We'll
shirt.
get
It is
there
a really
soon,
fire
Charlie. We'll
shirt.
get there
It's a fucking
soon.
great
It's
shirt.
okay. It's a good shirt. What's next on the docket?
MJF and Cody.
Grudge
Boy,
match.
let's talk about a botch real quick. 2 botches on them. We got the first one. That's spray tan, dog. No, that's not the first one.
That's
spray
That,
tan.
oh my gosh.
Holy
I
fuck.
couldn't
looks
even see his
terrible.
beard.
They hit everything but the armpits. Holy shit. Boy was oranger than the president. Man, looked like when you get Kraft macaroni cheese and you open it up and it's that cheese powder. Damn. It looked
Oh.
like a glass of Tang.
Yeah, it did.
Looked like Sunny D commercial, dog.
Yeah, it did.
What are you saying?
Second, Cody looked great, man. There's nothing wrong with him.
Not a thing.
Man, he just perfect. Great tattoos everywhere.
third-rate wrestler with a fourth-rate tattoo.
Fucking Joey Wheeler.
Joey Wheeler, Cody Wheeler.
Are we talking about the match or tattoo? What are we going to talk about here?
I thought the match was pretty good.
Match was great.
I like the match a lot.
A lot of
I
storytelling.
Did not like that
Great
tattoo.
storytelling. I liked the way it ended.
I like the way it ended.
The fucking knockout. Hold on, Ben.
The shadiness of the pinky ring.
Yeah, I always like.
No. He won fair and square.
Yep.
Yeah, the ring is kind of square.
No,
So-
there was no foreign objects. So here's the problem with the tattoo. This is what we really need to talk
This
about.
is the biggest. MJF won. Feud's not over. We'll move on to it later down the road. But the tattoo. Go ahead.
Man, I'm all for getting a tattoo wherever you want to get a tattoo,
Absolutely.
but it's got to make sense.
There was a choice to be made.
And he made the wrong
He
one.
got to match your aesthetic.
The tattoo was fine, but the placement.
I even said one of my favorite wrestlers has "Eat My Fuck" tattooed on his face,
FUC.
but it makes sense
To-
for him. It looks.
If it's the aesthetic that he's putting off.
It's not just, hey, I got a dream right here, which is cool, and then let me just put a whole fucking thing, a vending machine 25-cent tattoo you get outside of the grocery store. Then just put that motherfucker right here.
It legitimately looks like a vending machine tattoo.
West Coast Choppers.
It looks like, yeah.
That guy was a Nazi.
Uh-oh.
He was married to Sandra Bullock, the guy from the West Coast Choppers.
the Nazi from West Coast
Yeah,
Chopper?
that's why they broke up, because he was a Nazi.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, she cheated. He cheated on her.
But he also had so much
Yeah, that's true too.
not Nazi memorabilia.
He hates the knickers.
Hey, buddy,
yeah.
MGF, right on the fresh tattoo during that hug. Wasn't feeling that either. Nope.
That blood, that
Yeah.
he made it
That's-
rain.
And like that's health issues with blood and
There's a lot of things going around right now. If you weren't aware,
I thought Randy Orton had some dumbass tattoos, but damn, dog. And I have dumb tattoos.
you do.
You do.
We'll point it out later. It's fine.
Tattoos are pretty cool. What'd you give this match, stars?
I give this match 4 stars, and I give the tattoo -2 stars.
I'd go 4.25 on the show, on the card, on the match. Let me just do the match itself. 4.25.
I give
Tattoo?
The tattoo, it's okay. It's just the placement that
I
bugs
agree
me.
with that too.
What's your star rating on the tattoo?
Placement or the way it's done?
Tattoo look, I give it a 3. Placement, -7.
The match, I'm team 4 stars.
Team 4 stars.
Man,
And the tattoo?
look, if it was like on his calf or something,
A bicep.
titty, it'd be
A
good.
titty.
Like, it makes me think of Street Fighter. This just came to me. Like, Guile had the American flag on his bicep. Jean-Claude doing the flex on that. That would look good there. That would look perhaps. But we'll never know.
I'll give it a 1 star.
Yep. Okay. So,
What's the next match on the card?
the greatest match on the card.
Yeah, 5 stars.
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
5-star match.
5-star match.
The 5-star match.
5-star match.
That is Pac versus Orange Cassidy.
Dog, this was the most. This is orange soda.
Oh, man.
This is the most. This is the most hype we were all the whole night.
Absolutely.
That was an amazing match.
It was great.
I really, we saw Orange Cassidy go like KO Ken in this match, bro.
Tell you what.
It was wild.
Yeah, it was great.
incredible.
It was awesome.
So many. I checked wrestling Twitter. Everybody was saying, "Listen, you don't have to like wrestling to like Orange Cassidy.
You don't.
Agreed.
He is one of the best entertainers.
Yes.
in the world right now. And he's just a gift.
It keeps
Again,
on giving.
undeserving.
Gift that keeps on giving.
Which is why we don't have any New Japan matches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a great match. 5 stars. That's what I'm giving
5
it.
stars.
Honestly, yeah. 5 stars.
All right, break it down now, TK. How did the ending go for you in the match?
This is kind of why I'm wearing the shirt. There was a distraction between Pac and the Best Friends, and then the Best Friends get attacked from behind by the Lucha Brothers,
Oh yeah.
creating that storyline with the Best Friends and Orange Cassidy.
Somebody, while we were watching, was like, "Who's that out there with Trent?" And we are just like, "Chucky T. He's always there." I can't
yeah,
remember who said it.
Trent Q.
It was me
It was
because
you.
I saw him from the back and I was like, "Who the fuck is that random dude?" And
It was not a kid.
It wasn't that kid you saw.
Listen, man,
Yeah.
didn't know who it was.
But no, I'm looking forward to the Best Friend and the Lucha Brothers storyline going on. Dave throwing out there.
For you, TK.
Rev Pro going to be announcing some big news within the next 24 hours. He knows, but yeah, I have to wait because he's a jerk. He'll probably message me later. He likes me. But no, Rev Pro is going to be phenomenal. You know, someone who's going to be seeing the Rev Pro champion here in the next coming months. We don't like him at all. But moving on, Orange Cassidy is a gift. Pac is an incredible worker. Work rate.
Oh, and we ain't talking about work weight. We're talking about small, meaty guys doing flips.
Small, citrusy guys
Citrus.
wearing
Freshly
jeans.
Freshly
And
squeezed.
this is also freshly squeezed. First solo match.
It's
on
his,
the
it's his
AEW.
first AEW solo match.
Yeah.
And what a barn burner it was.
I love the fact that Pac got into the kicks.
Yeah.
Just-
While still looking like an asshole. Sorry, bastard.
Still looking like a bastard. It was great.
It was
I
good.
was a big
Great.
fan.
It's good.
And that was by the time I was having the spicy ribs.
Yes.
Yes.
And the spicy ribs, they lingered. The
Yeah,
spice on
the
it.
spice was a good spice. It lingered. It got number 3, I think.
Yeah, it was it was a 3, and you had it as 4.
Yeah.
Just because you appreciated the sweetness of the ribs.
Yeah, I like the St. Louis ribs. Were
St. Louis
badass.
ribs were just
Shout out to
phenomenal.
Brian Lyle for the ribs, man.
You did great, Sam. All right, what is the main event?
The main event of the
And it was
evening
cornbread. Sorry.
for the AEW World Championship.
GP.
John Moxley versus Chris Jericho.
Jericho.
It was dope.
It was dope.
It was dope.
Well, what wasn't dope was that corny ass entrance with the fucking choir. No,
That
offense,
was
Fresh Voice.
that was terrible.
That was awful.
That was
But a young custodian saw a girl that he kind of had
Yeah,
feelings for.
there was a thick chunky girl in there, thick chunky white. Hey, girl, what's up?
Shoot
I've
your
been
shot.
thumbed down in
Shoot
front of
your
my
shot.
mama's.
Dave White told us the news. He couldn't hold himself back. David Starr versus Will Ospreay to unify the Southside Heavyweight Championship and the Rev Pro
was raised on
Undisputed
the South Side.
British Heavyweight Championship.
I was born in Columbus, but I was raised
Gucci
on the
Gang.
South Side.
Back to the AEW. John Moxley and Chris Jericho had a really great match.
They had a
there.
slobber knocker of a
David
not
Starr
me.
versus Will Ospreay gonna fuck, but yeah.
you're gonna look for it.
I'm gonna watch that.
For
But
sure.
John Moxley and Jericho was great. See, this was when we were taking prediction. This was the first one. I was like, no, this one, no, that one, no, this
You
one,
had
no,
to
that
go
one.
back and forth.
And then I picked the one who won.
John Moxley.
That's who I picked because I go for Ohio all day, every day, except when it's GCW.
Ohio is for
I
killers.
think that was the only one that I got right.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Fucking embarrassing. But God, yeah, man, John, there was some blood,
There will be blood.
and then Mox. Tim doesn't like David Starr.
Oh,
He's a fuck David Starr. Fuck 12 too. While we're at it,
he is
Anyway,
Jewish.
Moxley
Starr with two
took
R's.
his eye patch off to reveal he can see. Oh my God! He can see the whole time. Not the whole time, but
My
he can
eyes.
see
I think it seemed pretty good.
now. It was. He can see.
But the match itself was pretty good.
was a great match.
Storytelling between all the people involved, Jericho, the rest of the inner circle coming out and
The
putting
Ricans.
hands. The what?
The Rican.
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rico. You had all of them out there. Jake Hager out there getting all the inner circle tossed out by Aubrey Edwards.
And then Jericho put his hands on Aubrey. That's my girl, dog.
How
Yeah.
dare
He said,
you?
He gotta watch it. She will.
She feisty.
She will knock him
She
the fuck
feisty.
out, bro.
Sammy Guevara coming out with a title shot. That's right. David Starr wants Mox to bring his new title to OTT Scrapper Mania. That's happening in March. David Starr, John Moxley.
Moxley also fighting Josh Barnett.
At Bloodsport, Tampa,
GCW
April
Bloodsport.
2nd.
What are the dates
Yeah,
there?
I believe that is.
I believe it is April 2nd. I think I saw a picture earlier today.
I don't know. I won't be down there.
I won't be down there.
Anyway, hey Dave, how was our British?
Yeah,
accent?
did you enjoy the
Did you
accents?
enjoy the British accents? How was that?
Boy, I didn't do a British accent. I didn't.
You didn't. I love you, didn't you? Didn't. Yeah. So what do you give? The old Moxco?
Honestly,
4.75.
I was thinking 4.5.
I was also thinking like a 4.25, 4.5. That
Not
area.
the full 5.
Not the full 5.
Only one match got the full 5.
Yeah.
And that
Only one
was
match with the full
Chris
5.
Stratlander and
No. Yeah. So anyway, about that transition for the New Japan.
And speaking of whatever he said earlier, we got New Japan next up on the docket. No, it don't. They ain't having no matches.
Bro, they whole ass got canceled. Cancel culture is in full swing because coronavirus is canceling everybody.
Yep.
See, that's
Canceled
why-
all the events from March 1st
That's
through
why I
March 15th.
prefer to drink Budweiser, you know?
Yeah, it's the smarter choice
I don't like the coronavirus.
because it's wiser. Anyway,
Dave loved the accents. Dom is a bit of a dick for not doing one.
Silly cunt. I can't do accents.
It's because of the list.
It's mainly because of the list.
But no, New Japan messing up the New Japan Cup. I'm curious to see how they play it off. They are planning on putting out new, fresh content on the New Japan World, like interviews, and they're going to have a show hosted by Tetsuya Naito and Hiromu Takahashi.
How am I supposed to watch that? I don't speak the language. Oh, basically just watch it like I watch anime. Never mind.
With subtitles. But yeah, I'm very disappointed. It makes me sad.
Well, we can't help viruses, man. We're not Norton.
The first death
but you
has.
can do your part by washing your hands and disinfecting things that you receive from other people.
If you're sick, don't go to fucking work.
If you're sick, go
Yeah.
go to work.
If you're scared, motherfucker, go to church. Go to church.
Take me to church.
I was doing Ice Cube.
Oh. Get some sturdy masks and
They even got fashionable ones. You could look like a raver cunt.
Yeah.
G-Raver.
We were looking forward to going over all the content that was going to be happening in the New Japan
Yeah.
Cup.
New Japan Cup is my favorite tournament.
The anniversary show that was going to be happening on the 3rd. The matchup between Tetsuya Naito and Hiromu Takahashi. Years in the making.
I'm glad it's not happening. I don't want to see them fight.
That's conflicting
You're
of my
conflicting.
emotions.
I will never turn my back on Hiromu.
No. Good
Yeah.
lad.
and Daryl's pretty great.
Daryl's pretty great.
Yeah.
Are we going to get our own Daryl?
Yeah, I really want to.
And just
Yeah,
set him
we
right
do.
here?
Yeah. I'm not gonna be at the New Japan. Do they sell those at live shows?
Nigga, we could just Google. Ooh, I said the First time I said the on the show, boys. And I'm sober.
gosh.
We
So
can just buy one on Amazon.
since we don't get to dream about all those fantastic matchups, let's talk about something we've had plenty of time to talk about over our lives. Top 3.
Wait. We got to talk about Stardom real quick because they're not doing theirs.
Yeah.
That's true.
Stardom's not doing
Joshi,
it,
Stardom's going to be putting out that live show for free.
On the YouTube.
On the YouTube. It's going to be empty arenas. It'll be great.
Who is the glitch about on SmackDown for the 3rd week?
I don't know. I've seen that, but
I've seen rumors about it being Tetsuya Naito. Or not, no, right, sorry.
all right.
Mustafa Ali. I apologize.
Okay.
People thinking it's Mustafa Ali coming back, reintroduced again since he's been there and gone and doing weird vignettes.
It's like a ring light circle.
Which is the thing he had on his hand.
Oh, that's true.
The thing he had on his hand.
true.
Cancellations everywhere from wrestling to gaming championships all being canceled due to people from Corona.
Though the Pope might have corona.
Billie Jean's saying it's Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali and Repro are going to book some NJPW stars so they don't lose out.
Yeah.
That's
Trying to get
smart.
some of that cash, yeah.
Yeah, you get cash money. Get the
Um,
butts and seats.
Yeah, everybody's getting corona. If you're in a danger zone, be safe. Be safe.
Highway
Travel
to
responsibly.
the coronavirus.
Free Joshi show going on the YouTube coming up this coming weekend, I believe.
Yes.
So watch that on the YouTubes. Comes live on Eastern Standard Time around 7:30 or
What is
something.
it? Stardom World, I think, is their YouTube.
Stardom World. Yeah.
Charlie thinking Killer Cross is also a rumor.
It's a rumor.
For the glitch.
The glitch.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's more of a TikTok. He's a clock guy, not the ring.
He does
don't-
viral videos.
I don't.
Yeah.
I do not like TikTok.
We know.
Are we gonna do something for these people too, or no?
Yes, that was next. That was
Trying to rush to the top threes here, man. Damn.
Whatever.
Top threes. We're gonna talk about this.
gonna talk about Unsection Pro, baby.
Baby.
We talk about Unsection Pro all the time.
We do. We love it.
We love Unsection Pro.
I love it so much that Fresh Voice got it tattooed on him. Wait, no, I got it tattooed on me.
I was about to say I can't
Fresh
show
Voice
you.
tattooed it on you.
No.
I did pretty well. Look at it, man. It doesn't look too bad.
That's great.
Match and card coming up March 28th. Grove City, Ohio. Check it out. Unsanctioned Pro 9.
Has a death
Has a
wish.
death wish.
That's right.
I should have grabbed a
I pulled up the card so
thing
far right
for
now.
that.
We'll
that
run the card over the coming weeks.
that
We
they're
got
making.
about less than a month.
because that poster they're making is
talk about it.
ridiculous.
That poster they made, GTA. Oh my
That's
gosh.
a great poster.
I already got my pre-order deal on that one.
I'm gonna get that one right there.
I got that
I'm
one
gonna
right
frame it.
Yes, no, we always love Unsection Pro. It's my favorite.
It's my favorite. Yeah.
Promotion in Ohio.
It's the best.
It's the best.
And yeah, shout out to the boys. Go get your tickets. You can get what was that GA deal? Was it 4 for 50?
Four for 15 a ticket. You can get that at 614wrestling.com.
There's still as far as Kickmaster's a pretty big place, so I'm sure there's still plenty
There's
of
still
Plenty of
Big
seating,
place.
absolutely.
GA.
Let's get your tickets. Get them now
Yeah,
Boy, the Awesome Odyssey, who did the shout out video defending the title.
they're defending
against the tag team Iffy.
Iffy.
You also got the likes.
That
of-
poster gave Tim a boner.
That poster was incredible, honestly.
Me too.
It milked my titties.
Who else do we got? We got a lot of debuts on the show. The likes of a big thick boy, Calvin Tankman.
We got another big thick boy, Logan Stunt.
Another big thick boy, Big Cuz, making a debut.
Isn't that
That's a
big cut? No.
he is the big cuz.
I am.
No, it's gonna be great. This is every show that we go to gets more and more ridiculous.
Absolutely.
More and more
over the
intense.
top. More and more. Well, it's
More
not
and more
intense, it's in
intense.
It's in-
buildings.
more and more ignorant.
More and more ignorant.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it. It's we
You're gonna like the way it looks. I
You're
guarantee
gonna like
it.
the way it looks. I guarantee it.
And I almost start fights every time I go there.
I bring people who don't watch wrestling literally any other time other than on Section Pro,
My
and
parents
they're
are coming.
diehards. They're
pretty-
diehards.
John Boy's coming.
We bring
John
our
Boy's
parents.
coming again.
Yeah.
Great.
Football season's over.
Yeah, that's right.
What's the next Impact pay per view?
I have
don't
no
know.
clue. I haven't
It
watched
doesn't
Impact
matter.
since Jeff Jarrett was there.
Yeah.
Dummy.
Yeah.
Okay, I lied. I've watched Impact since.
We watched it recently.
Yeah.
Now,
Hey, Fresh.
hey, Fresh, did you have a transition into
Oh, you got a transition. Them.
top three? Top three wrestlers of all time. Is that correct? Is that what the bill was?
Yes.
I hate all of you.
Top three wrestlers of all time.
Not the narcs. I just hate you two. That's all.
I got a headache.
No place like home is the next Impact pay-per-view. TNA return April 3rd.
Oh, man. Oh, baby. Yes. Top three wrestlers of all time, man.
We're going from 3 to 1 or 1 to
Let's
3.
go 3 to 1 to your the third, second, first. Your top three of all time, or in no order if you can't do order.
No, I have a 1.
You do have a one. Of
I
course.
have a 2.
I'd give it a solid 3.
I have a
It's the
3.
2 where it gets hairy, if
Yeah.
anything.
No,
I
George
thought it
Animal's
was right
here.
here where it got hairy.
Yeah, probably. No. So who's got their order together to say who is your top 3 of all time?
I was gonna let one of y'all go first.
My number. Are we just gonna go 3, then 2, then 1? Are we gonna bring the horn like that? Or we just list them and then on?
Let's just do a list each.
All right, my third favorite wrestler of all time
Oh,
has to be. He dead.
Shock.
He's wrestled in ECW. He's wrestled in FMW. He's wrestled all over in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
He broke his motherfucking neck.
what the heck?
Kurt Angle's still alive. What are you talking about?
My boy, Hayabusa. I fucking love him. He's one of my favorites. I cried a lot when he died. There's a video of him walking into the ring by himself for the first time.
So respectable.
And boy, did I cry. Oh, he's great. Did everything from high flying, technical, death matches. He was just amazing, and I loved him. He gone.
He gone.
He gone, unfortunately.
It's so hard to say goodbye.
So you're number 2.
My number 2 is another man from the Far East.
Oh, I know this one.
From the land of the orange.
He has many titles. He is a genius. He is the son of a kabuki guy.
Yeah.
A great kabuki.
Yeah.
ECW broke his neck. That's 90% of the roster. Fuck you, Billy.
Focus. Number 2.
He sprays the green mist.
Oscar.
Close.
Tajiri.
Keiji Muto / Great Muta. Boy, do I not love him. The innovator of the Shining Wizard when he couldn't do his moonsault anymore because his knees.
His knees, he got them both replaced.
His knees amazing. The son of Great Kabuki. Just love him. Like, what's not to love about him?
You do talk about Muda a lot.
So much. Muta. I love him. And you know, my favorite match ever
Of his?
of Great Muta's would be him versus Jinsei Shinzaki, where he basically murdered this dude, beat the hell out of him.
Yeah.
And the storyline later, a year later, all the lights go down, and Jinsei Shinzaki just dead, covered in the blood-stained pants that he wore in the match, and he had to fight one person so he could die in peace, and that person was The Undertaker, and oh shit, that match kind of sucked, but it was a great story, dog. But yeah, Great Muta Kijimoto is my second favorite wrestler on my number 1.
Dope.
Who's your number 1?
You want to know who my number 1 is?
I mean, I know.
Well, let me tell you.
Let me tell you.
Columbus, Ohio's greatest export. Oh man, he's better than Hulk Hogan. He's so much better than Hulk Hogan. He dropped a rap album and dissed the fuck out of Hulk. Be a man, Hogan. Yeah, he is. Excuse me. He wasn't Spider-Man.
He wasn't Spider-Man.
I
saw
got you
himself.
for 3 minutes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just
Talking
snap
about
into it, dog.
the one, the only Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Macho Mince.
He's great.
that it. All right.
What can I say about Randy Savage that hasn't already been said about my Fresh? What's your top three?
So, well, hold on. Dave's throw out his top 3 ever. You got L.A. Park,
L.A. Park.
He's in my top 10.
Jushin Thunder Liger,
Also in my top 10.
phenomenal
and
pick.
Sting.
Probably in my top 15.
Moving on. All right, I'm going into mine. All right, number 3. Ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and girls and narcs.
let's see.
And
My
Larson.
dream match that wish would have happened is Abyss in his prime and Kane in his prime. That would be a good match back then.
I love me
I
some
can't
Abyss.
disagree with that at all.
I love me some Abyss, man.
He was a madman back in the day. Number 3.
No, the Madman is. Never mind.
It's not based off his work, but the man, he lived the life. He was a jet flying, limousine riding, take it all the way to Space Mountain. Woo! Ric Flair, dog.
Oh!
The man who invented the Ric Flair drip, dog. Come on. Like, he had so much swagger.
Go woo on a bitch.
That's right. No, Ric Flair definitely all the way up there. Almost, not all the way. He's not. He's still climbing, but that's my solid number 3
One of the
of
greatest
all
of all
time.
time.
One of the greatest
Solid
of all
number
time.
2 earlier.
Oh my goodness. Thought I had a burp coming. I did. Number 2 is where I go back and forth about it. If you know me, I have an appreciation of large men and wrestling.
Dude,
I like the big hoss wrestlers.
You're like into them big meaty men.
Slapping me.
Tim threw out his top 3. Great Muda, L.A. Parka, and Damien 666.
Yes,
That's a
that's
good
a
lineup.
badass top 3, Tim.
Honestly. Number 2, all time. He a dead man. Not the dead man.
Oh, he a dead man.
He's not the dead man. He's a dead man. He did not fall. No. Someone who was prime in my childhood of growing up, the epitome of a wrestler, and he had the swagger back then. Viva la Raza himself, Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero.
He's not a big man.
No, I know. I was
You-
throwing you off with the big man. I have a love for the Haas, but he's not my number 2. My number 2.
Billy Jean threw out his top 3, cutting you off. We got Arn Anderson, the enforcer. We got Brian Pillman, the loose cannon. And we got the Hitman, Bret Hart.
Fuck me, right?
Continue.
God.
You kept cutting yourself off to do Tim's and Dave's.
I was still mid talk about how I
cut
love
you off.
Latino Heat with a fantastic
He
match.
ain't talking about himself anymore. He gone.
I'm done.
He got
Number 1, just got his book in the mail from the young custodian for my birthday. He's another dead man, unfortunately. The Mastodon himself, Big Van Vader, ladies and gentlemen.
You said that too fast. I was gonna say A-Train.
Big Van Vader was on Boy Meets World.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
That's my top 3: Flair, Guerrero, Big Van Vader.
He was Feeney, wasn't he?
What you got? Underwater. What
I
you got?
can't do any particular order because it's so such a hard decision for me.
Then just give us 3 of your all
I'm
times.
giving you the 3 all times, baby.
One of us should have said all 3 members of Mean Street Posse.
That's embarrassing.
Pete Gas, Pete Gas, and Pete Gas.
We don't know the other two's names.
I don't know the other two's names. And so, all right. So first, I would like to say, if you have talked to me or Young Custodian privately about people with questionable life choices in celebrity views in the past, you know that we do not we separate the man from the art.
Yes. Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Dummy.
I have not watched I apologize. Dave posted a question. I have not seen Vader versus Will Ospreay yet. I saw you posted it the other day, Dave White.
I watched it.
Vader versus Will Ospreay in Rev Pro.
Yeah, it happened. Cause Ricochet, when Ricochet and Will Ospreay had their match, everybody called it a ballet act and shit, and Vader was one of the people to talk shit about it, but it was all just a work.
It was a work. Vader versus Will Ospreay.
Oh my God.
Dave, send that to me so I can watch it later today, and I will send it to the Underwaiter because he is very curious about
I
it
am
now.
very curious
He's
about
very
that now.
Back to you, Underwaiter.
Back to you.
Wait, I got another. I'm just kidding.
He's lying.
When I was a young boy,
Your father?
my mother would
Took
not
you
let me watch
to
the
see her.
WWF.
Oh.
I've said this before, so everything I know about the WWF is post. And God, do I not love me some Chris Benoit. He is one of Booker T said it himself. Well, literally, probably the best person to ever step foot in the ring.
Hands down.
One of the best workers there ever was.
Yeah.
And bad things happen to good people. And,
Unfortunately.
Whether you think he's a good person or not, the bad things happen to his family. But I think deep down he was a good guy. Just bad stuff happened to make him do some pretty horrible, unrecoverable things.
Yeah.
But by God, is he an amazing athlete? By God, is he amazing
That
wrestler?
moment at WrestleMania where him and Eddie Guerrero both won their respected titles, and then they just hugged
And cried.
and cried.
Oh, man.
it was
WrestleMania
It
20.
was
That gets
pretty
me.
great.
The Royal
That's
Rumble
just
that he
pretty
entered
great.
at number one.
Number one.
And won the whole thing. God.
You okay?
Yep.
Makes me emotional. We'll move on.
Thanks.
So another on the list.
Uh,
I don't remember. I think it was Tim, perhaps, who already put it in there. But the icon known as Sting.
Totally thought you were going to Parker.
That was Dave White, dog.
Dave White. Sting, baby. Sting is one of my greatest of all time.
Yeah.
I am a Sting mark forever. Ever since I was like 2 years old. I love the face paint. I love the coats. I love the rafters. All that stuff. The pageantry that is Sting. He was really something special, man. Except when he went to the whole TNA Joker thing. That was
that was great.
That was
It was
not great.
wild.
I didn't like it. The bird bit was wild, but
Go ahead. Oh,
Okay, I was going to cut Brandon off like I cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Start talking real quick.
I-
Anyways, just Billy goes, the news about Benoit's son having tights designed just like his dad's, going as a crippler and getting the okay from Our Lady Peace to use Benoit's theme song. It's pretty exciting.
He wants
That's
to be
cool.
quoted as Benoit Jr. That's how he wants to be represented as.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
Who's your third that you haven't mentioned
My
yet?
third, of course, has got to be the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, baby.
Not Brock Lesnar on your top three. This is weird.
No, he's not.
Well,
he would be my top 5.
He's not contractually obligated to Brock Lesnar. He's
That's true.
contractually
He
obligated
is.
to
Okada, yeah.
Okada,
I dropped
yes,
the Brock
that is-
Lesnar contract. I'm an Okada guy.
the day he
Chaos boy.
dropped the Brock Lesnar contract was the day Okada got beat by Kenny Omega.
Yeah, dropped the belt. That was probably one of the most embarrassing things to ever come
With
out of my
me and
mouth at a
GBG
wrestling
in your
thing.
face talking all that shit.
This
Boy,
is embarrassing.
Was there shit talking? There was some shit.
There was a
to be
lot of
talked.
shit talking.
But by God, what a athlete. His presence is like
Talk about the drip.
the drip. Seriously, like if you want to, do you want to talk about some modern day Ric Flair drip?
Yeah.
Kazuchika Okada, baby.
Yes, absolutely.
And he, this, I don't know the way the more he gets farther and older in his career,
Yeah.
the more it seems like the motions, like it's not like he has to try to do the cells to do
Right.
the moves and everything. It's just he's effortless. He just makes it look so easy. It's
Well-
really wild.
The reason why Underrated does not have a Joshi make his top list is because he's thinking with his Underrated head, not his underpecker right now. If he was thinking with his underpecker, it would all be Joshi's.
All Joshis. A lot of Joshi.
Facts.
One of these days, I'll give y'all my top deathmatch wrestlers.
Yuki Kamifuku would be at the top 3.
I'm sorry, what?
Yuki
You
Kamifuku.
don't know about Yuki?
I don't know about Yuki Kamifuku.
I think what is she? What's her nickname? Kamiyu, I think. Bro.
Sorry, I
I
yawned.
love her. I love
All
her
right,
so much.
all right,
Top
all right.
3.
But that's
Anyway.
that's
my 3.
That's your 3. That's your 3. That's my 3.
And we're 3.
And we are 3.
And now we got to go get some couches.
We gotta go see a man about a couch. And I'll be the base. Don't worry, Kyle. I know it's a little hard.
Stronger
for you.
person.
I'm the stronger person.
I've had a busy day. I have a whole piano in my house now. I've been working on that. So if you could lighten the load for me, that'd be great.
I just moved into my new apartment, so I just carried up 4 pieces.
Let's just
of
talk
the whole
about us now.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
I just got a haircut.
Did you?
Are you gonna
Look
get a
at
real
you.
job?
I have a real job.
It's a song lyric.
I don't. What?
It's about country back in the
Yeah, I got
90s.
a
It's weird.
New apartment. I live with the kid.
Slack. You think Slack is all 3 of my favorite deathmatch wrestlers, dog? Come on. Just because he's my deathmatch dad don't mean shit.
That's bizarre. All right.
Fresh voice.
That's fresh. That's young custard. And I am the undermayo.
What think of The Rock's daughter being the first 4th gen superstar? She's technically not, but you know.
Who is
The Rock's daughter.
No. Like, who are other 4th gen? Because I felt like that's not. I felt like that's not true.
Randy Orton's 3rd gen.
What culture did a whole list on it?
Curtis Axel's the 3rd gen.
If you think about it, any Samoan wrestler now
It's probably 4th gen.
is 4th man.
Yeah.
Dream match: Young Custodian versus Underwater versus Fresh Voice in a Couches of Death match. Book it,
bro.
bruh. I like it
Listen,
a lot.
I'd kill all you.
You thought?
No,
We just it's so you there's couches all
Couch.
around the ring,
Yeah.
right? And there's like a couch, like so you throw a couch into the ring, and I DDT you.
Bandito's a 4th generation wrestler.
I DDT you onto the couch cushions, and you're knocked out. And people are like, "That was just a couch. Why did it hurt so much?" And I throw off the couch cushions and reveal a steel chair.
Oh God!
God, the couch manatee. Oh, it would be wild.
It would be phenomenal. That's the whole show, boys.
That's the whole show, boys.
That's the whole show.
David Finley's a 4th generation wrestler.
The whole effing show.
The whole effing show.
Yeah.
Check out the Instagrams,
Check out the
Headlocks and Hangovers. Check out the Facebook, which you're on right now.
Yeah.
Check out the YouTube, Headlocks and Hangovers. Check out the Twitter at Headlocks Pod. Check out the Pornhub.
What?
and buy my OnlyFans so you can suck my dick from the back.
I don't have one of those. What?
Oh, a dick or an only?
Bye.
I'm so confused.